I'm pretty sure that's what I did, though, didn't I? Was this not the room that I did before I reset the game? Because this one affects water level. I'm pretty sure I did go to a room that affected water level before. And then that made me be when the water was too high where I couldn't go anywhere and I was missing a key. Could have sworn this was like the door I took. Yeah, this must have been it, because I like saw like I was standing on the platform and like, oh, where am I supposed to go? Then went, ah, there we go. There's a door right there. Or something like that. Yeah, because there aren't that many levels. There are just like 3 levels to this, and we're like level 2 right now. So I guess I can try it, and in the worst case I can just reset again, I suppose. Yep, this is exactly the room I took last time too. Yep. This was when I took. So this one's gonna make me raise the water level. Then I'll be back to being soft locked because I'm only had a singular key on me and not 2 keys. XAY, XAY. Well, I can't lower the water level because this was a fire puzzle and with the water level there's no fire lit, so I can't go to this one to change the water levels. And this one is supposed to go level 1. So perhaps this one then? Because if I can't get soft locked, then it has to be like somewhere else that I can go? Wait a minute. This feels familiar. Is this gonna be... yep, okay, I'm just back here again. Okay. How do I always keep ending up back in this stupid room? Yeah, doesn't help me one bit, because I don't have a key. I'll go back to the fire puzzle room. Since that's what Chad is telling me to do. It looks like I can swim up. So high up. How high though? I don't know how high I need. Since there are multiple layers to this. Well, that apparently fixes that. Right, and then this was just how I got like the map or something. Okay, so now I need to figure out where I can go to find a stupid key. Okay, so I had to lower the freaking level to be able to be free. But now on the opposite problem, where the water is now too low for me to get where I need to go. Ah. Let's see if I can make my way to the room that would raise the water level and not decrease the water level. I have to waste my freaking arrows again just to do this stupid fire thing. I ah, come on. This must say to this game. Why must they put this freaking torch in a way where it's so tricky to get the perfect angle for it? Nope, not the angle that I need. Need to rearrange my stuff then, in other words, if I'm to use fire magic. Alright, let's see how much MP this is gonna waste, this fire one. Because I'm gonna have to go back to this room several times. Okay, good, didn't waste too much. Right, this one didn't increase the water level. God freaking dang it. Alright, so that was a waste of my magic there, opening a fire door. Was it this way to go to the room that increased the water by a singular level? I don't freaking remember. Let's find out. A button that... What? Okay, so this was just for a sculpture. Well, good to know that there's one room here that with that one clam enemy that I felt was impossible last time was just all for a sculpture, nothing else. I'm pretty sure this is like where we ended last time with the stream. Alright, let's see if this has helped fix it or not, because more or less we're just back at where we were before I raised the water level. So we've got like a whole loop for nothing, basically. Well, that's one key. Let me guess, now I need to make the water level be level 3 again, don't I? So I say to that. So in other words, this freaking dungeon just likes wasting your time doing things that you shouldn't have to do multiple times over and over just to advance one step. Like, this is already the third time we see me do this, and it's barely been an hour in freaking stream. What the? Stupid freaking spider. Ah. Again, they should have just taken any other enemy type that you can actually fight reasonably in the... Stupid goddamn spider. I would even prefer the bats over the spider in this tiny little room. Because this room is not built for an enemy that specializes in jumping from place to place. This room is not meant for it. Yeah, I will do my best to not lose my mind too much with this temple. But have a good one, Tommy. Good, I got the heart in time. Now to just find that door again. There it is. Speaking of the bats, I probably jinxed myself by mentioning the bats. At least these bats were very chill, so I could just defeat them easily. Link's ability to just leap without looking whenever you just get close to the edge is... there. Sheesh, you have to walk like so slow if you don't want him to freaking leap. Just down. You don't have to leap right now, Link. Think I just want this? What? That's not how I'm supposed to do it? Do I have to leap into that one first? You kidding me? Or wait. Wait, no, that can't be it. How? Hmm. What? I'm... just... no. You... why the... just freaking... why is it a room that has a key that leads to another room with a key? Just freaking why? Come on! Come the frick on! So I just wasted a key, in other words, because heaven forbid I didn't predict that I needed to have 2 keys to enter this one key room. Forgive me for not having the power to see the freaking future. And no, I was not supposed to go up here. I was supposed to go to a different room first with that 1 key that I found, and not this one. Great. And probably because I did do that. There probably isn't a way now for me to get a new key because I took the wrong door. Please tell me this room leads to a key. Please, I need another key. I'm desperately out of keys here. I need them. Oh. Wait, it just leads to the other side of... Really? Seriously? That's all this led to? What? So, in other words, that one eyeball I shot at, it was completely unnecessary. Because there's nothing for me to do in this little hallway here. Just fantastic. Standing ovations game for this. Standing ovations. Let's look at the map again. Where haven't I freaking been? As to where I could maybe find a stupid key. That was a... What? That was supposed to be a block I could shove? What? Not my freaking god. Really, game? But wait... No. No, not again. No, this is the Forest Temple again. Where the only way I can shove this is if I... Come on. I don't have any way to shove it without getting the frame perfect bow thing. Because the exact same scenario. I need to pull it out. Yep, I need to pull it out. I pull it all the way out here, then I'll be locked into this tiny little section here and can't do anything else.